Pakistan is a country blessed with natural resources, rich culture, and warm and hardworking people. But these people are living their lives fighting poverty, unemployment, injustice, and facing new obstacles each day. Such a day was 26th of July when an unforeseen obstacle raged forward in the form of deadly flood, wiping out 1.9 million homes, destroying more than 1,700 lives. This flood was much larger than Hurricane Katrina. Since 26th of July 2010, the 20 million flood-affected people have been trying to make it one day at a time, finding refuge anywhere they can. Mothers crying for their children and children weeping for their mothers. It is a heartbreaking sight. In such desperate times, a hero was needed, and so the mission began. The Pakistan Army set up 24 big and small relief camps throughout Lahore with the aim to provide aid and hope to the affected people. We visited the main relief camp, launched on 8th of August 2010 in Lahore Fortress Stadium, and met up with several army officials who were more than happy to share their efforts in detail. There is no deadline for this mission, they said, and the army would not rest until their work was done. The Pakistan Army embodies discipline. Donors were coming and going, talking to the officials, getting the required information. Donations were being unloaded and loaded into trucks. But all these activities were going on systematically, like a smooth running machine. The officers informed us that the camp operates 24 hours and that they work in 3 shifts, having 2 officers per shift. There is a charter of duties through which responsibilities are assigned to each officer, and various tasks are handed over to separate staff members. Every single person knows his job, and therefore the camp functions efficiently. Although there is a suggested list of required things provided by the army, yet people are encouraged to donate whatever they can for the affected people. And so the camp is packed with pretty much everything under the sun. Biscuits, medicine, juice, sugar, shoes, you name it. But these generous donations are not just made by residents of Pakistan. A separate section filled with items show the care and patriotism of the overseas Pakistanis. Since the initiation of the camp, 20 to 25 trucks are dispatched to Multan Army each day in a convoy, from where the items are sent out to the areas of Muzaffargarh, Laya, DG Khan, Rajanpur and Banu Akil through launches, boats and helicopters. These trucks are provided through army contractors and registered with Pakistan Army. When a truck is being loaded, a separate person is assigned to note down every item that is being loaded along with its quantity. That list, together with the registration number, truck driver name, and other necessary details are registered on the computer for accountability. Moreover, army men dressed in civilian attire accompany the truck drivers throughout the journey to ensure protection and transparency. This is precisely the reason why more and more donors trust the Pakistan Army.
हमने ऑब्जर्व किया है कि ये प्रॉपरली हमारे भेजे हुए सामान को प्रॉपरली और जो लोग मुस्तहकम उन तक ये पहुंचाते हैं। तो आर्मी के थ्रू हमें इन पे मुकम्मल मुस्तहकम यकीन है कि ये उसको प्रॉपरली पहुंचा रहे हैं।
आर्मी को इसलिए चूज़ किया क्योंकि ये हर मुश्किल जगह पे पहुंच सकते हैं। इनके पास ये है कि ये इनके पास फैसिलिटी है, हेलीकॉप्टर के ज़रिए ये जहाँ भी जो लोग वहाँ जहाँ पे फंसे हुए हैं ये वहाँ पे पहुँच सकते हैं। दूसरे जो फलाई इदारे हैं वो देते वो भी हैं, लेकिन वो ये कि जहाँ आसान जगह है वहाँ पर वो पहुँचते हैं। आर्मी को इसलिए दिए। ये दूसरी बार हम लोग दे के जा रहे हैं। 25 पहले दिए थे, 25 अभी दिए।
The spirit of reliability was even more evident when the country manager of Total Paco, Mr. Mark Soisong, handed over a check of rupees 3 million to the Pakistan Army in a small ceremony at the stadium.
From the very first day, we decided, all the employees came and proposed to give some part of the salary, to join hands and to give some contribution to the flood relief efforts done by many people of goodwill in the country.
We got a chance to speak with Mr. Mark.
Many people could have done a lot on it, but we said we know that Army have a very good logistics and they are able perhaps to go fast and directly to go to relief to very, very immediate action.
Thank you.
After that, Brigadier Iftikhar held a small briefing for the media.
Army entirely is not, in a position कि वो पूरी country में ये काम अकेले कर सके, ठीक है? तो within the umbrella of the government, उसके नीचे ही हम काम करते हुए ये चीज़ें provide कर रहे हैं.
For people who are literally living on these camps, ignoring their individual needs, sacrificing their personal lives, this is a small effort on our part to show that these are unsung heroes serving our nation selflessly. The trucks were ready to depart and so were we. But we left with a realization that the cruel and violent waves of flood may have swallowed the dearest possessions of the affected people, but they cannot wash away their courage and hope, because help was on the way.
जवानों का ये जज्बा उनके ईमान की निशानी है, वतन बाकी रहे ये जिंदगी तो आनी जानी है, यही अल्लाह के शेरों का, यही अल्लाह के शेरों का तर्ज़े जिंदगानी है. कसम उस वक्त की, कसम उस वक्त की, जब वक्त हमको आज़माता है, जवानों की जुबां पर नाराए तकबीर आता है.